Hey everybody, welcome back to 90 and Out. I'm your host, Timothy Holt, and I'm excited about this particular parable today because we're talking about a little tiny seed and a great big tree. So before we get into it though, a little recap. We're going through a series right now on the parables of Jesus of Nazareth. He spoke in word pictures often to relate a spiritual truth to physical things. So check out the rest of the content on this series with the playlist right up there, as well as hitting that subscribe button down there with the bell. You'll get notifications every time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's get right to it. We're covering the parable of the mustard seed. It's recorded by Matthew, Mark, and Luke. We're going to be reading from Matthew chapter 13 today, starting in the 31st verse. Another parable he put forth to them, saying, "The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and sown in his field, which indeed is the least of all the seeds, but when it is grown, it is greater than the herbs, and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and nest in its branches." Let's get 90 seconds and dissect this parable. So, the kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed. Well, if you know much about a mustard seed, it's really, really tiny. It's a very tiny seed. However, when it's planted and it grows into a large shade tree that can get upwards of 20, 30, and upward into the 40-foot tall range and just as wide, providing shade to any animals or creatures underneath it. Actually, there's a recorded incident of a guy who, named Nathaniel, was sitting under a mustard tree studying the Tanakh, which is pretty cool. He was in the shade. So, kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed. It starts out small, but gets big very, very quickly over time. In the same way, your life is that way. It starts out small, and when someone ministers to you and witnesses to you, and you come to the knowledge of Jesus Christ and accept him and start living your life following his teachings and following his salvation, in his salvation, your life is going to turn into that big shade tree and provide comfort and strength to those around you. That is 90 seconds. We're out. Thank you so much for watching this video and this episode. Please check out the other content on this channel. Again, if you like what you see and hear, hit that subscribe button and the bell. You'll get notifications every time I upload a new video. I try to upload videos on a regular basis, multiple videos a week, so stay tuned for those. And let's keep going through the parables of Jesus together. Please comment. Let me know what you think the kingdom of heaven, being like a mustard seed, means to you. And let's get a conversation and discussion going. As always, I'm Timothy Holt, and may God richly bless you. Don't take my word for it. Pick it up, read it for yourself.